They let this man and his wife foster more than 40 children, including black and brown kids, and yet he was a documented racist who believed in sexually mutilating children painfully. What? Dr. John Harvey Kellogg, brother of Kellogg's founder W.K. Kellogg, unintentionally invented cornflakes in 1894 while creating one of the numerous vegan and vegetarian foods he served at the Battle Creek Sanitarium. His luxury Seventh-day Adventist Medical Center spa and Grand Hotel once welcomed guests Henry Ford, Amelia Earhart, Booker T. Washington, and Sojourner Truth. Patients there could receive various treatments of Harvey's invention, including diet reform, continuous baths lasting for hours to months, water or yogurt enemas, and light therapy. He was obsessed with external and internal cleanliness, or what he called biological living, which included daily exercise, lots of fresh air, and total abstinence from tobacco, caffeine, alcohol, sex, and especially masturbation. He believed masturbation was the cause of many ailments, from poor digestion and impaired vision to heart disease. He encouraged parents to prevent masturbation by binding children at bedtime. If unsuccessful, he recommended unanesthetized circumcision or stitching closed the foreskin with silver wire to prevent erection and carbolic acid to the clitoris. His pursuit of cleanliness also extended to race, with Harvey spending the last 30 years of his life developing the science of eugenics to ensure whites did not intermingle with inferior races.
Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honors, and glories unto Yahweh Baal Shem Yahushai, Baal Shem HaKodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that do indeed well. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the members of the elect. Yo, for elected the 1/3. Shalom. This is Brother Dawadah from GMS Detroit Camp, coming at you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Baal Shem Yahushai, Baal Shem HaKodash. Today I want to do a video, alright, going in on this short little clip that you saw, alright, at the beginning of this lesson, alright. And it just shows you that Esau Edom, which is a so-called white man, alright, it shows you that he just ain't right, alright. He's not right. He's wicked, all right? He ain't meant to do any form of righteousness. He is created to be wicked and to do wickedly, all right? This is Daniel 12:10. Many shall be purified and made white and tried, meaning tested. But the wicked, that's the so-called white man, shall do wickedly. See, so it's just in his nature. You honestly can't even expect anything righteous from him. Because it says what? But the wicked shall do wickedly. They can't help it. They were created to be so. And none of the wicked shall understand. Meaning what? They ain't going to get the truth. But the wise, that's the elect, shall understand. Yeah, that's the elect of the nation of Israel. They understand this truth. So the wicked shall do wickedly. They can't help it. Right? They're just not right. Let's go to the book of Habakkuk 2. And verse 4, behold, his soul, that's the soul within the so-called white man, which is lifted up, meaning he's proud, is not upright in him. But the just, that's the elect of the nation of Israel, shall live by his faith. Yeah, all right, with faith-based Israelites. So his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him. You can't expect the devil to do righteousness. You can't expect the devil to tell you the truth. He's the devil. He's the deceiver. He's meant not to do right. All right? He's not meant to be righteous. He was created to be the wicked. Okay? He was created to be the wicked, and there's nothing that can change that. He's a bloody man. Let's go to Psalms 140:1. Psalm 141, to the chief musician, the Psalm of David. Deliver me, O Yahweh Baal Shem Yahushai, from the evil man. Who do you think that is? That ain't talking about Japheth. It ain't talking about Moab. It ain't talking about Ammon, which Moab, the so-called Chinese. Ammon is so-called Japanese. It ain't talking about Ishmael, which are the so-called Arabs. It's not talking about Elam, the so-called East Indians, right? This evil man that it's referring to is the so-called white man. Preserve me from the violent man. You already heard examples of his violence. All right? Case in point, the whole concept of eugenics. All right? Which imagine mischiefs in their heart. See? Just like his desire to, restrain people from having sex. That's a mischief that he imagined within his head. Continually are they gathered together for war. All they desire is to make war with one nation or another. Just look up how many years since America has been established. How many years has America been involved in some type of war? The majority of the time America has been established, they've been involved in one war or the other. And who rules over America? The so-called white man. You may say, oh, no, he doesn't. You don't know that. Well, who's on your money? They have sharpened their tongue like a serpent. Adder's poison are under their lips. Allah. Keep me, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, from the hands of the wicked. Right? Yeah, we need protection from this devil. Preserve me from the violent man who have purpose to overthrow my goings. Right? So that's all we need on that. Let's go to the book of Isaiah 32. I believe it's verse 5. It says, the vile person, that's Esau Edom, the so-called white man, shall be no more called liberal, nor the churl said to be bountiful. So this vile person is no more going to be called liberal. So he ain't going to be seen as being this righteous individual. He ain't going to be seen as this noble, righteous, all right, caring, giving individual. No. He's being seen as the churl that he is. When you look at the word churl in the blue letter, it means a scoundrel. All right? He's the true niggard. He's the true scoundrel. And this prophecy is taking place right now. Because he's being exposed. People are seeing this devil for what he truly is. All this great information is coming out about how wicked he was during slavery. How wicked he was during and all the crazy experiments he did on Jake. Different things that he did to Gad. So on and so forth. So all this dirt is being exposed. This skirt is being lifted up. All right? The Lord said what? Shameful spewing shall be upon thy glory. All right? This devil is being totally exposed, and all that shameful history is coming out. And he don't like it. Shameful history of how America was established. Shameful history about the so-called white men and what they did and what they have done and what they are doing. See? All that's coming out now. So now he's being seen as a churl that he truly is. As the vile person that he truly is. You see? Habakkuk 2:16. Thou art filled with shame for glory. So he's filled with shame. Why? Because of all that dirt that he's done is coming out. And it's causing him to be ashamed. Drink thou also and let thy foreskin be uncovered. Yeah, now you're being exposed. That's what it means to let thy foreskin be uncovered. That's a dark saying. The cup of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. That's an example of that shameful spewing. All right? All the dirt that he's done, now it's coming out. And it's shameful to him. Because let a so-called white man watch that video. They're gonna put their head down. They're going to start feeling antsy. They're going to start turning red. Why? Because they're ashamed of what they've done. But guess what? They're going to have to pay for it. All right? They're going to have to pay for it. That is written, the Most High required that which is past. All right? Now let's close out with Colossians chapter 2 and verse 25. It's like your 3 and 25. I always get it mixed up. Colossians 3 and 25. But he that doeth wrong, right? Did he not do wrong? Shall receive for the wrong which ye have done. You're going to be judged for what you've done. And there is no respect of persons. Most I don't care if you're white, black, Hispanic, all right, so on and so forth. If you do wickedness, you get judged for the wickedness that you do or that you've done. All right? Same thing applies to this guy. So he's going to be, all right, catching hell, especially in slavery for all the madness that he's done. So this devil is being totally exposed for the violent and wicked man that he has always been. All praises, honors, and glories be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, HaKodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that do indeed well. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the members of the elect, the elect of the 1/3. With that being said, Shalom. Barak Akim, the fiercest that listen. Shalom.